What's up, guys? Solidus Link's back once again for part 7. Hopefully it's part 7. I still haven't figured yet what part it is. I just realized that as soon as we started the video. Way to start off, high five, on the right foot.
What happened in Tails?
Oh my goodness, how did I not think to do that? Did he say Miles?
No.
No, yeah. That's his name, Miles Tails per hour. Because miles per hour.
Yeah, it's not. Oh.
Did you not realize that?
No, I always thought it was miles power. Well, he's got a robot and stuff. He's
How
powerful.
did you not realize that?
No, I didn't. I just didn't put together.
Oh. I guess
I
never.
left the 2 and the 2 in their own corner.
I guess I never realized. To be fair, I never knew about miles per hour until like I looked it up on a walkthrough. Like, he literally can't. Knuckles can't even. So don't even bother. But yeah, I remember looking through. You remember those old Brady guides that they used to be sold? I think they still sell them actually at bookstores. No one buys them anymore because they're a waste of paper. Because you can get guides online. I remember reading about the fact that Tails' actual name was Miles per Hour in a Sonic Adventure 2 walkthrough, an actual book walkthrough.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a moment where I was like, huh, that's very interesting. Oh, here we go. First emerald piece. You're off to a great start, Brett. I like where this is going. Oh, this is that part. Okay. So, Brett, in this level, there's a power-up that requires flinging an asteroid at a gate in order to get under that thing. Not up there, though. We want to get the power-up first. You want to go to an asteroid thing that way. That platform there. Don't attack it. Don't wait.
What?
You want to fling it at that gate there. Not that way. You're going to have to run away and then come back. You're going to have to get a good running start on it. Yeah, this level was always kind of a pain, but it's still not as big as a pain as the Rouge level. Like, that level just aggravates me. See, even Knuckles got aggravated there. No, you have to run at it, right? You have to get a running start on it.
That seems difficult.
You have to get to the edge of the platform and then skedaddle. Alright, so let's try again. Third time's charm. No, you gotta go back more. Back more. There. And then move forward, and then hopefully... See, I never liked that. I don't think that part's very well designed. It just feels very haphazard. Of course, that could be... Oh, there we go. There we go. Of course, it could just be me complaining. Then again, it isn't even me playing. It's just me complaining for your sake. Oh, so we wrote up a new list of topics to talk about.
Heck yeah.
And one of the things that we mentioned we're going to talk about was the new Trailer Park Boys animated series that came out on Netflix recently. Yes, another new bit of original content for Netflix. Now, I have not seen this animated series yet, but...
I have seen 2 episodes.
Only 2?
Just 2.
Now, how can you surmise your experience? Not surmise, I meant to say summarize. How can you summarize your experience regarding the animated series of Trailer Park Boys?
Quite enjoyed it so far.
You enjoy it so far, do you?
Better than season 8 onward.
Better than season 8 onward?
So far, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Season 8 was like the first of
Netflix.
the new season. Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah, maybe even like... Yeah. I'd say better than 8.
Did you flick the switch of that thing that...
No.
Go back down? Like back to where you were beating up that asteroid many times? Yeah, you gotta go all the way down there. You gotta get the glasses.
Down there?
Yes, yeah.
Inside there?
All the way down there.
Yeah, I didn't go...
How did they treat the Leahy character? Because John Dunsworth died last year or 2 years ago.
Using editing. So I was talking to my buddy and I was like, so what do they do about Leahy? And they're like, it sounds like it's him. It doesn't sound like it's him.
Well, naturally. I mean, it's hard to replicate the whole just his mannerisms
Yeah,
in
like
general.
exactly. That's the real trick.
It isn't even just the voice, like just the way his character moves and flounders around. Like it's pretty much impossible to do what John Dunsworth did.
Yeah.
Or replicate what he did. You're gonna have to hit a spring to get back up, I think. Unless you really wanna climb at a snail's pace. But yeah, I didn't know how.
Spring? Boyo?
Probably in that platform above you, right? That one.
Nothing on it.
Oh, okay, never mind then. You gotta climb.
5 ring though.
5 rings, you got her. So, another thing that I wanted to talk about.
In like the first 3 minutes of the TV show, Randy and so the whole 5 of the gang kind of get out of jail, and they're trying to get back to the park. Well, the boys end up stealing a car to get back.
Yeah.
And so Randy and Leahy are taking the bus, but something happens and they get off the bus, and so they're trying to get back. And Leahy gets carried off by a giant shithawk.
Literally a shithawk.
Literally a giant shithawk carries him away.
What does the shithawk look like?
A giant shithawk. It shits all over the place.
Like it's just a hawk that
Yeah,
that
it kind
does
of
its
looks like
thing.
a big giant seagull.
A big giant. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They make good shithawks. I think you're supposed to go down lower.
Well, that's
in the
literally
ground.
what a shithawk is, a seagull.
Yeah, I think you have to go further down.
Alright, I
There's
heard
nothing. Yeah, not in the lava pit though. Not that way apparently. Maybe it's in one of those doors. Like what you blew up, not that one. Jesus, did you hear that explosion? It sounded like a bunch of them hit all at once. It sounded like
Can I break these
an
doors?
apocalypse. With the asteroid you can. But I don't think there's anything in those doors. Because it's not going red. No, not like James, the red engine.
Red.
You can't get as red as James. It's absolutely impossible. Nope, not that way. Not that way either. Go away, Omochao. Quiet. You are unwanted. You are a pest. You are a vermin. You are scum. In front of a big door that, what did it say? Never opens?
Yeah. Big door that never opens.
Okay, well at least we know it's in front of a door. Maybe one of those doors? I can hear the squeaks of that controller. That's how you know it's an old controller. Actually, I think all the 360 controllers have that kind of sensitivity to them. There we go. Here it is, right in front. And you're digging. Do you not see it? Get off there. There you go.
Oh. No, I can't. I can barely see the emeralds.
Oh, okay.
They're really tough to see.
Doesn't have anything to do with the red-green, does it?
I don't know. I always have a heck of a time seeing
The red-green show.
the red-green colorblindness show.
Alright, let's try going higher in this level.
Well, we should just do a perimeter check, as they would say.
You're doing a reconnaissance operation. That's
But yeah, it's
the
looking like I
military
gotta
term.
head up.
We're in space. We're in classified territory now. Brett, don't you know?
You're not supposed to say it.
Boing! There we go. Up the spring we go. So another thing that I wrote on a list of things to talk about was regarding music and radio tastes. I don't know. I think you mentioned you have some radio stories of your own. For me, my radio stories involve my commute to work and back. Is that what I usually do? I keep meaning to bring my iPod with me and listening to playlists on it, and then I end up forgetting to use it. Either I end up forgetting to use it, or I forget to have an auxiliary cord, because there's not enough auxiliary cords to go around for our vehicles. So I often flick through the radio over and over again, and what I notice is that radio stations love to play the same songs over and over and over again.
And over and over and over and over again.
Like ad nauseum.
Yeah.
Like we have 4 stations that I can tolerate listening to on the island. And they're all centered around rock or old school music, which is my personal preference. It's my favorite genre, rock music. And they all just seem to play the same songs. It's so irritating. Like, what songs do you often hear in the radio? Try to jog my memory with some of these.
Cuts like a knife.
Yeah.
I love Bryan Adams, but they overplay the heck out of him.
See, I think they play a lot of Bryan Adams in general. I don't think it's just...
Well, see, they really like overplay any of the decent Canadian content.
Yeah.
Like because they have to play a percentage of it, I feel.
Yeah.
How can I get higher?
You gotta flick the switch and then jump on the thing. I don't like it either, but there you go.
Oh.
There you go. There's problem solving. And then you got an animal. See,
The reach around.
there's actually 3 bands that I will listen to no matter what song plays. Like, there's 3 bands and artists that I will absolutely respect and listen to no matter what.
Mine's way more than 3.
Actually, now that I think about it, there's 4. There's Neil Young, Tom Petty, Tragically Hip, and Led Zeppelin. I'll listen to those bands no matter what song comes up. Even if it's been played on multiple radio stations on that day, I'll always listen to songs they play. I remember one time they were playing New Orleans is Sinking by the Tragically Hip on one station, and then it just finished playing, and then I switched to another station. That same song started playing again on the other station. So I was like, alright, I guess we're...
Good then.
I guess we're pressing the back button on the old iPod. Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever had a radio station play 2 songs, like one after the other, and it was the same song?
Yeah.
When was that?
Well, I'm just trying to think of an exact scenario. I hate to say it, it's more often than not it's the negative way. What do you think that switch did?
I don't know. I wouldn't pay attention to it. I wouldn't worry about it. I would worry about finding those emeralds as quick as possible.
Says I'm supposed to dig into a meteorite.
It's probably not up here then. Gosh, what an aggressive thingy-mabobby. Yeah, it's probably all the way down here somewhere. On a huge empty tank. What's a good thing about getting some of these videos?
What do you mean?
Well, only 13 of this. Only. What does that do say? A small meteorite above spring thinking about energy rest. Goddamn. Then you have to wait for it to come back down. Please, thank you.
There's nothing over there.
Oh, we got a reading. We got a reading. After many minutes of searching, which you've no doubt missed the chance on seeing due to my meticulous editing skills, we finally have a reading. We have signs of intelligent life up here somewhere, and it's gone.
And it's gone forever.
And we have to start the meticulous climb all the way back up again. Bugger. There's gotta be an easier way to get back up there. You better pick up a ring somewhere just in case you die. Or get whacked and then die following the whack. Okay, so you remember, no, it was definitely not that far up. That's the wrong area to go. It was somewhere in this general vicinity. Maybe it was in this vicinity.
It was over here.
Yeah, there we go. We got her. Oh, and it's down there on that specific platform.
Hey, I didn't even see it, but I got it.
Yeah, I didn't even see it here, to be honest. It was just, like, invisible. Alright, now we gotta look for the next piece But yeah, as I was saying earlier about those bands, like there's just some bands that really get me going, like Neil Young. Like I recently became a diehard Neil Young fan just by virtue of the songs that play on the radio, like Southern Man, Keep on Rockin', The Free World, Cinnamon Girl, is that a track he has?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did he play?
Heart of Gold.
Heart of Gold, My, Hey Hey, Old Man.
Old Man.
Songs like that. Oh, I just feed off of Neil Young. I think he writes some of the best lyrics that you've ever heard. Like,
he's a terrible singer.
He's not the best singer at all, but it doesn't even matter when you listen to the fact that he just has so much soul coming out of the lyrics that he writes on the gray ground below.
That's not great, is it?
Like, Southern Man is a song about
Is that great?
racism, like, and it talks in vivid detail about the struggles that black people back in the day went through. And then My, Hey Hey, a lyric from around here somewhere. A lyric from My, Hey Hey ended up being the final line in. Oh, apparently it's under this weight somewhere. Almost. You better get some rings because you might die. Alright, you got some rings. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There you go. You got it. 17 minutes later, we made it through. But anyway. You tried.
I didn't even get a shower container.
No. Oh, you did?
No, screw that level.
Yeah.
I didn't even come across it.
Yeah, they are kind of hard to come across.
In that level.
But anyways, as I was saying, the My, Hey Hey song by Neil Young, there's a line in it that is referenced by Kurt Cobain in his suicide note. The very end of it.
Is it?
It's better to burn out than to fade away. That was the final line in Kurt Cobain's note. I always find the circumstances surrounding Kurt Cobain to be really creepy. Because some people say that he was killed, others say that he wasn't. By this point, you know how big I am into conspiracy theories anyway. And actually, there was a guy, Duff McKagan, who was the bassist for Guns N' Roses. He saw Kurt Cobain a few days before he died, basically. And basically said that nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary with him. Apparently he was going out to Seattle on a break from his music or something like that. Or maybe he was going to Seattle to record.
Yeah, Seattle
I don't
is
know.
kind of like a huge music city.
Yeah. But anyways, they were on a flight to Seattle.
What's their strategy here?
You have to go back on the ground.
Well, it's all...
Oh, there she is. You gotta attack her. She's doing her absolute best to make sure you don't attack.
Come on, camera. Work with me.
And the camera's like, no, you cannot has cooperation. I will not allow it. Not in this day and age. Not in 2001. 2, actually, since this is battle. Oh, here we go. We're back to normal.
Yeah, hit her.
You got one hit. Glide into her. That usually helps. Oh, except it didn't that time. Try Drill Claw. Really, you just gotta stay on her. Punching, I don't think is gonna work. Straight up punching is just not cutting it. Drill Claw would have helped. Whoa, okay, 0 rings, that's dangerous. Now we're...
But she also has 0 rings.
Uh-oh, Black Wave.
Dodge!
Don't like how she does moves like that.
Well, I can too if I get a bunch of rings.
That's in multiplayer, though. Like, you don't get moves like that unless you're in multiplayer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ha, I was already invincible.
Oh, you got her.
She killed herself!
I didn't even see what happened. I was like, wait, what? What even happened? What even?
I happened.
You happened. You existed.
Murder.
And by virtue of your life itself, you are the victor. Do you notice that Knuckles has purple pupils? I never did.
Stop fooling around. Give me back my emerald.
What are you babbling about?
Pepsi Jinx.
Wait, what'd you say? Pepsi Jinx?
Yeah.
What's Pepsi Jinx?
Stealing gems anyway.
I don't know. If whoever first one to talk after that owes you a cola. You have wings, you idiot.
But they're
I don't understand.
they're only good for gliding. If you've ever played this game, Brett, you know.
Well, she could have glided out of the way.
She could have glid.
Just saved your life.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one.
Oh, you know what I just remembered whenever you mentioned Pepsi?
You saved me.
I remembered Pepsi Twist. And how much that was the shit back
Go
in
to
the
Subway.
day. What?
Go to Subway.
No matter what you
Do they have Pepsi Twist
Yeah.
crazy.
now?
And Pepsi Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Really?
In any of their drinks.
In Subway?
Yeah.
Here in the island?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You should have given me them.
And you didn't think to tell me about this?
Thought we had this conversation though. So.
Never. We talked about
So you haven't been to Subway since they got their self-dispensing or like customer dispenser drinks? You just get a cup now and you get your own drink.
I honestly, every
And-
time I've been to Subway, they usually have like a cooler and you get like bottles of water or chocolate milk, things like that. That was what I always
So
did.
if you don't get that and you get a cup, then you go to that fountain beverage machine.
Right.
See, I'm like you. I usually will get a G2 with Gatorade, but the odd time I'll get a Pepsi. Pepsi Twist.
And they have all those
They
unique
have
flavors.
Twist and vanilla. Yeah. So I'll get one of those two.
Wow, I
Hurry,
had
find
no
that in there.
idea.